Hello, this is Marie Diaries and I'm here to do a video. Alright, but before I get into this video and this reading, my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest white light, I ask that you come and guide me, protect me always, 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clearest view of this video and this reading through any of the cards or anything that I decide to use I have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, and things, including ill will, intent, negative intent, etc. People, places, and things. I ask that it immediately goes back to wherever, whomever, wherever it needs to go. People, places, and things. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thank you. Alright, so I'm coming here to do another video. Alright, subscribe, like, comment, share. Subscribe, like, comment, share. I also was thinking that I may start adding a, I don't know, like something like a cash app or something. Alright, because the extra funds, whatever it would be, $1, whatever, it would greatly help me right now. Just because I'm not monetized, and then I do these, like I say, I do these readings, especially the missing readings and the other readings or anything that I have on my channel. I do it because I want to, but I just really feel like since I've been doing my channel for a while now, I really do feel like my channel should have been monetized already. But that's neither here nor there. So I'll probably look into adding like a cash app or PayPal or both, because again, it would help me to do whatever I need to do for myself or on my personal time, or maybe even help me to get new decks, new tarot or really oracle decks, because like being unemployed like I am, and it's not easy. So yeah, so I'm gonna look into adding that within the next few days, whether I add it on my videos or I add it into the descriptions of the videos. I don't know, but I'm gonna just try to figure it out as soon as possible. Alright, but other than that, subscribe, like, comment, share. Alright, this video will be getting added to the worldly readings playlist. Alright, because I'm deciding to do, after more information has came out in regards to the young lady, the young girl, 18-year-old Anna Kepner, I'm deciding that I want to do an updated video. Alright, especially, I've watched a few videos earlier today. I'm recording this Saturday, November the 22nd, 2025. All right, so as of this day, more stuff has came out, which I'm very surprised. Now my plan was, before I knew, but I wanted to see what the energy was going to give, if I should or shouldn't do another reading. But I did want to do another reading. Once I seen some of the videos, I think I watched like 1 or 2 videos earlier today, and that really made me upset. Like I really got chills over my body. But I was really feeling it up here, like, so I had to grab myself and like kind of like rub it off because of what her mother was saying and how she was being treated, even though if she, currently did not have a relationship with Anna's father, I still feel like she should have been, like it should have been nothing preventing her from being able to see or be able to support, or be there. Like I just find that really, it's really discomforting, and like, I feel like when it's stuff like this that happen, and family dynamics could be so different or sometimes be similar in slight ways or something or whatever. But I feel like when it's something like that going on, I feel like people should be putting certain things to the side. I mean, she was the one that pushed the daughter out. Like, no matter what the situation, no matter if she something, whatever, you know, because it was saying that what she, I believe she said that when she had the interview with the channel, what is it? Was it News Nation or the other one that I watched this morning? And she was having an interview with them, and she told the interview lady, I don't know her name by heart, but she told her that he didn't want her to come. Like, I just thought that was so heartless. I just felt like, dang, like, it's just crazy how, which I'm just saying in my you know, from my point of view, it's just like, dang, how you see things of how people could treat you when once, you know, it's one way you get treated when you're a child, but then once you become an adult, it's just like a whole different thing. And just I don't know, it's like people could just really do stuff out of spite. And then to find out that she was married to him, and then he went on to have married somebody else, had kids with them, and then he went on to the lady that I'm assuming he was married to too, and they was all on the cruise together with her kids, and the son that did what he did allegedly. It's just like, wow. Wow. But that's just my opinion, and kind of what I seen of what I was watching earlier, as I was getting ready to go out today, because I had to do personal thing for myself. I'm unemployed right now, but I am trying to do other stuff, productive stuff to make up for that. So yeah, I want to do a second reading because I did get confirmation, even though I was feeling like I wanted to do another reading for her. I did get confirmation, 4 yeses, and I didn't get any no's. Wow, I just noticed that no no's came out. So, and the other cards that came out is hard work pays off, it will improve, and stay focused. Back of the deck, you have it's past life stuff. All right. What else? Yeah, it's just, oh, and I did get confirmation because, well, I was doing a reading yesterday, a spread or whatever, just kind of pulling a lot of cards from my oracle basket, and I feel like I got confirmation from the oracle spread of cards that was coming out from my basket. But I don't remember exactly all of them because I was sitting here, whatever came to the top, that's what I was pulling out. But a lot of cards came out. So, excuse me. So I don't know if anything in regards to like some type of money or anything could be significant in regards to her situation. All right, because it was definitely a few cards that was coming out about that. And then I just noticed that it was confirmation because, she do have a lot of, when you Google her name, she do have a lot of pictures, coming up for her. And I never even really paid attention until I looked a little closer that, one of her pictures, when she got the white blouse on, the white blouse, cute blouse, strap blouse or whatever, she has braces. So, that card actually came out last night, and I don't think I remember that I don't know. I just thought of it before I came on here to record right now. I'm like, oh my God, that card, because I literally have a oracle card that say, does it say dental braces or something like that? But it came out last night amongst all of the other cards, because I literally sat here for like like an hour or something, and I was just like, or maybe it was like 30 minutes or something, and I was just seeing what cards was going to come out or whatever. And I feel like that was her energy coming to me still. Yeah, so what was this? The 21st, which was yesterday, I had started writing down some questions because that, what's today? Today the 22nd. So the 21st, I did actually watch a couple other videos, or I watched like 2 videos, maybe from the one other channel, the guy that I watch. I can't think of his channel right now. And then I could put it in the but it's like I watch his videos a lot. And there's another guy that I watch, but I don't know if he reported anything about what happened to her. He may have, but like once you start watching certain people channels, it's like more of their videos will come up other than other people channels that you might watch their videos too. But I don't know. It's just something about I guess you would say the algorithm with YouTube or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I started writing questions last night when I got here yesterday. So this was what I wrote the day yesterday, not the day before yesterday, but yesterday. Yeah, split the deck, the Star to the Four of Swords, the Star in Aquarius to the Four of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, I did not know she, wow. Yeah, the High Priestess. I did not know she, and then the High Priestess came out. Knight of Wands at the back of the deck. Yeah. Alright, so I have wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 questions I wrote down. I'm not really sure how I want to start this. And my foot is like asleep. Like my feet, my legs haven't fallen asleep in a long time. But something, I don't know, my right leg, my right foot is asleep. Alright. It's been like that for a minute before I even got on here. So I don't know. Something about that may or may not be significant. Split the deck, the Hangman and Pisces to the Star and Aquarius. Alright. Let's see. What do we need to know actually? What do we need to know in regards to Anna Kepner? Alright, what do we need to know right now in regards to Anna Kepner? To from where we left off from the last video. What do we need to know? Is there anything that we don't know, knew about in regards to her? Alright, we got the World in reverse to the Chariot. I'm getting something is not over, or something about somebody not being protected. Alright, yeah, the World in reverse, the Chariot in Cancer to the Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment in Leo. Alright. So we have the World in reverse, the Chariot in Cancer, Ten of Pentacles to the Judgment in Leo. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like something is not over. Alright. Something is not over. Let's see. 6 of Pentacles at the back of the deck. 6 of Pentacles, the Emperor to the Page of Cups. King of Pentacles. Now, I do remember, because I did, like I don't know if I just said it, but I didn't get the, when I said I wanted to do, I felt like I wanted to do another video after the 2 that I already uploaded in regards to her. I felt like for some reason, I was feeling like I wanted to do another, I was going to, or maybe I knew, but I wanted to do another video on her. And then I know that in that whole video, because I split it up into 2, that what was coming up, it was the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. So something could be significant about that Page of Cups. The Page of Cups could be either representing I don't know, I want to say physical. That's what I was about to say, physical. So I'm either feeling like it either could be the one that they're saying did this to Anna, that could be representing him, or that could be representing the other younger, the brother that had got locked out of or he was trying to come back into the room or something. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles to Seven of Swords. Yes, because it's like something about looking back. He knows he knows something, or he knows something. I see the King of Cups from the bottom of the deck. Nine of Pentacles to the Seven of Swords. Something about somebody being sneaky, deceptive, lies about her. I feel like that Nine of Pentacles could be representing her. Yeah, Seven of Swords to the Knight of Wands, going in and out of something, going in and out of some lies or deception. I don't know. All right. So everything about this reading, or any reading that I do like this, something could be the truth, something could not be the truth. Everything could be the truth, everything could not be the truth. But this is my opinion of what's coming out and what I see in the cards. All right. So don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, look, we got the Ten of Cups at the back of the deck. I'm trying to put the card back. We got the Three of Pentacles coming out. I see the Fool in Aquarius. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to start. Let's just go with the questions that I have wrote down. So the first one I wrote was the relationship between Anna and her stepbrother, what was the relationship between them, or what was the energy between them when they went on the trip? Like when they like say when they docked, you know, they got to where they was gonna get on the ship. What was the energy between her and the stepbrother that they said did this to her? All right, we have the Justice in Libra coming out, flying out to the Eight of Swords. So there was something about balance. You know, Libra, Justice in Libra talks about relationships and balance. She could have been in her head about him. Yeah, Eight of Swords to the Strength in Leo. She could have been conflicted about him. I also have the Ace of Wands that was turned over in the middle of the deck. Clarify this Justice in Libra with the Eight of Swords in regards to Anna and her relationship with the stepbrother that they said did this to her. Clarify these two cards, please, and thank you. Clarify these two cards. We had the Fool and Aquarius in reverse. So we literally have, so something about, I'm getting communication, clarity, all right? It's like she didn't want to take a risk with something, or something about pressure. I don't know if she was being, like, something about pressure, being pressured, or you got the Justice in Libra, the Eight of Swords to the Fool in Aquarius. Let me put this down a little bit. Yeah, so the Justice in Libra, Eight of Swords to the Fool in Aquarius in reverse. Yeah, so I definitely feel like she was in her head about this relationship with him. I also feel like she was blindsided, or she felt cornered. Like she felt like she didn't have no choice in the matter. Something could be significant about 8 weeks prior to them getting onto the boat. Yeah, onto the cruise, the Carnival cruise. Knight of Swords to the Tower and Aquarius to the Two of Cups. Yeah, I'm telling you, she was. Oh, okay. Nine of Swords with those three that I just pulled out. So this definitely could have had her up in her, like, had her up in her head, or something could have made her clouded to feel like she could trust him. Yeah, Nine of Swords is at the back of the deck. Eight of Cups, Three of Swords. Yeah, the Sun. It's like you got all these swords card behind the Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups, Three of Swords, the Sun in Leo. You have the King of Swords to the Ace of Cups. Now that King of Swords could be him. Yeah, the deck split to the Empress. I think she came out as Empress in one of the first part or the second part of the the first two videos that I did. Yeah. So if I put these down, you have the Knight of Swords under the Justice in Libra. You have the Tower in Aquarius under the Eight of Swords, and you have the Two of Cups under the Fool in Aquarius. Yeah, I definitely feel like she did not want to take a risk with this young man. All right, who they're saying is her stepbrother. All right, from what's being said, um, and that he's, him being her stepbrother, he's 16, she's 18. Yeah, because you literally got the Knight of Swords. If I go like Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Two of Cups, she definitely was something being rushed, all right? Him rushing towards her, maybe something definitely could have happened before. I feel like that's why she didn't want to, I'm getting apprehensive about this whole trip. Maybe she was even apprehensive. She may have not even wanted to like go on this cruise with them, or go on this cruise, even if this was for her, with her about to be graduating, this coming, spring, summer. I feel like she may not have even wanted, like, this had her in her head with that Eight of Swords. I'm definitely feeling like that. Yeah, something about, because something could have changed, I'm getting to, like I said, with her and this stepbrother, this 16-year-old stepbrother, because you have the Eight of Swords with the Tower and Aquarius, and you literally, the Tower, this original tarot deck, you have two people coming out of the Tower. So something definitely could have happened unexpected with them. It could have been something with verbally communication. Maybe there was some type of dynamic, like between her father and the stepmother of the son that's in question, so she definitely, like I said, she definitely did not want to take a risk with him, because you had the Fool in reverse, you had the Two of Cups, 2222 I just seen on the recording, because I feel like the dog in the Fool card, it also represents friendship, loyalty, all right? But it's, in the white, and he's holding a white flower. So I feel like all that represents, like, she didn't feel like something about the relationship was loyal, or was it, I'm getting pure. Like, she didn't, it was just something was not, yeah. Then you have the Libra, with the Knight of Swords. And I feel like he was, something about him rushing towards her, or something about waiting for the opportunity. Yeah. Two of Pentacles is at the top of the deck. The Two of Swords is at the top of the deck with the Five of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords to the Five of Pentacles. Like, she definitely could have been feeling like, it's giving me, like, which way to go. Like, the Two of Swords talks about obstacles, blockages, delays. Yeah, I'm thinking of the card that's in my oracle deck over here. The one that says roadblocks on it. So she definitely could have felt like being around him was some type of roadblock, or it was like, I'm getting an interference. And maybe she felt like, because I don't know if it's like she communicated this with her father, how she felt about this young boy, this 16-year-old. Did she communicate anything about the relationship, or how she felt uncomfortable about him or anything? Literally, now you got, like I said, I just seen 2-2 on the recording, and you literally got 2-2-2 out here. Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Five of Pentacles talks about illness, death, debt. I feel like it also could talk about death. Ostracized, left out in the cold. Dis-ease. I'm getting discomfort. All of those things that what the Five of Pentacles talks about, and in the upright. I feel like the Five of Pentacles in the reverse will talk about like coming out of it or something easing up, but you have it coming up in the upright. Something could be significant between 2 to 8 weeks ago, or something about 2 to 8 weeks ago, even 9 weeks, with that Nine of Swords being at the back of the deck. I feel like her relationship or being around, because it's like some certain people, you just like, and I feel like I've always, this is just a side note, I just feel like I always, for the most part, could detect that. Some people you get a real like, you know, type of feeling about them, and you don't really want to be around them too much. You know, you want to be around them for a certain amount of time, but then you, yeah. So I don't know. It could have been something about that when how she felt about this stepbrother. Like she wanted something to go away. You got the Nine of Swords to the Eight of Cups, Three of Swords. Something that was causing her a lot of, or this relationship, or just this, you know, I want to say energy, but wanting something to go away, you know, get away from this or get this over with. I'm getting something is definitely going to come out though. I don't know who this King of Swords is. Sun and Leo to the King of Swords. Alright, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'm just going to record just until I feel like I need to, or should stop, I mean. Alright, the next question I wrote down was Anna's father relationship with the other children and the stepmother. Alright, so what was Anna's father relationship with the other children that was not his? So I would say that would be what? The stepbrother that they're saying that's in question that did this, and then the other son, the boy that was trying to get, the other boy's son was trying to get in the room. Or was it 3 of them? I'm not really sure. I know it was at least 2. Oh, I got something else I want to ask too, like other than what the ones I wrote down here. But what was Anna's relationship with the other children that was not his? I'll just say it like that. What was the relationship with the other kids that was not his? We got the Moon in Pisces coming out, the King of Cups turned over in the deck. 8 of Cups at the back of the deck. What else? Give me 2 more. What was Anna's relationship with the other kids that was not his, that he was in this new relationship with? Relationship with 7 of Pentacles. Can we get one more? The Hangman in Pisces. Something about I wanted to say hangman, but I guess I would say stuck about a relationship, or Knight of Cups at the back of the deck. You have the Moon in Pisces, 7 of Pentacles to the Hangman in Pisces. So there's a lot of Pisces energy coming out. Like maybe he knew, I don't know, I'm getting maybe something he knew, or I'm getting revealed. Something he knew, something revealed. So had he been with this person for 7 years? Is this what this is saying? Knight of Cups is at the back of the deck. I slightly just saw the 7 of Cups. Clarify the Moon. How was Anna's father's relationship with the stepmother that they were on the boat with? We got the 3 of Pentacles coming out. What else? Clarify the 7 of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands in the upright. What else? Clarify the Hangman in Pisces. Oh, that was about to, I thought it was about to flip in reverse. The 3 of Cups. The 8 of Cups at the back of the deck. I literally feel like what I said, because I, you know, that is what the Anna's mother said earlier that her father was with her mother. It looks like she has another sibling from her mom, I think. That's what it looked like in the pictures. I just don't know for sure. So I feel like this is them. This is either, I feel like this could be representing the father being with the three different women that Anna's mom brought up, or Hangman to the Three of Cups. I don't know, something about stuck, or that's what I'm getting. That's all I'm getting right now from that. But you do have the Moon in Pisces with the Three of Pentacles. Something about a hidden relationship, or something is hidden in regards to the family or something. Like, I don't know if he already knew something was going on, or excuse me. Who is this? Would this Queen of Wands be this current stepmother that he's with? Well, would this be the current stepmother that Anna's father is with? I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering. But you have the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups, and the Three to the Seven of Pentacles equals 10 of Pentacles. Then you have the Three of Cups. So I feel like he definitely looked at this as an opportunity, an investment. He looked at this as an investment. I guess going into this family, because a side note that I had was, what was it, yesterday or something, or maybe even the day before yesterday, I was wondering, like, I think before they said something about why they went on a trip, because I was like, dang, like, so if they going on a cruise, because I feel like going on a cruise, one of them type of cruise, uh, those is not cheap, all right? That is the type of, like, trip, like, you know, they be going through the, what is that, the planner things, the vacation planners or whatever. That's, you go through one of them and you book them and all that, and then sometimes they be having, like, from what I've heard over the years, like, they have all these, like, extra stuff you could get with it if you get it at a certain time. They got, you know, trying to make all these deals with you. I feel like I brought that up in the reading, or whenever last. Like, I would be scared to go on one of those because just the fact that it's on a boat and stuff, and I don't think I would want to ever. I don't know. Yeah, but you have the Eight of Cups at the back of the deck with the Five of Cups again and the Two of Pentacles, followed by the Seven of Swords. Or, excuse me, there go the Seven of Swords. I meant to say the Five of Swords, but both the 2 and the 5 equals Seven of Swords too. So this don't look so good. There was definitely a lot of, I'm getting miscommunication or conflict about or confusion about stuff. Yeah, and then behind all of that, you have the Four of Wands to the Devil. Four of Wands to the Devil, and then the Empress. Empress and Taurus. I feel like she could have been really ready. She was probably really ready to get away from him. Not necessarily, I don't want to say her father, but just she was ready. I feel like she could have been ready to get away from just, you know, being with him and the stepmother's family, or the stepmother and her kids, because, like, you know, mainly probably because of if there was some type of awkward relationship with her and that stepbrother, like he kept, maybe, I don't know, allegedly, if he could have been kept doing things to make her feel uncomfortable or whatever like that, she could have been really anticipating, you know, when she was, you know, because if she signed up for the not the military, but the Marines or whatever, I feel like she could have been um, very much anticipating that, because it would be her opportunity to get away, you know, from her dad. Not to say she wanted to be away from him, but just to be, you know, doing her own thing, and, you know, definitely have more space. Because I was going to say, which I was feeling like I was going to say a while ago, like, if that was supposed to be a trip for her, if I don't know if that was considered to be a graduation trip for her or whatever, but why, from how it's being said, maybe I missed something, but why did she have to share a room with, or I don't know, was it, I don't even know how to word it, but I know what I'm trying to say, but did she have to share a room with them? Like, did she have to share a room with the two boys? Like, she didn't. It wasn't possible for her to have her own room. You know, so I'm just wondering, because that would seem kind of I don't know. She's 18. She's basically almost an adult. Because I don't really consider 18 to be an adult. I feel like you're more legally an adult when you're turning 21, but maybe that probably depends on whatever state. Because even when I turned 18, I didn't even feel like I was a official adult, because say, you know, if I wanted to, which I didn't, but if I wanted to at that time when I was 18, you can't go in I think you could go in the store and buy scratch offs, I think. But you might have to be 21. But I know you can't go in the store. You're not supposed to be able to go in the store and buy cigarettes or alcohol. You know, like liquor or beer. So I would say she was closer to being an adult, but she wasn't like. I'm gonna say personally, legally, she wasn't an adult, but still, like, she's a female and these is two young boys. Why was she had to be in a room with both of them, you know? So that's just my opinion. Like, because what I was getting to and was trying to say or whatever was like, you know, those cruises is not cheap. So what was their class like? Did her dad and the stepmom, did they have, you know, certain type of jobs, or was they like considered to be like what I was saying, what, working class or middle class, whatever? Because again, I feel like them type of trips is not cheap. Or was that gifted to Anna, you know, and she was able to bring her family. I'm just wondering, just to wonder, how you say, a question in mind or whatever. I'm just wanting to know, like, but I really do feel like she should have, if she had to share the room with them, I feel like she should have had her own room. She's a female. She has woman parts and they have men parts. So and even with the whole living situation, which they haven't even said nothing about that yet, but I definitely feel like she shouldn't have been having to share nothing with nobody, even though, you know, the dad is with this new lady, and, you know, she shouldn't have had to been sharing nothing. Everything she should have had of her own. Like, if she had a car, which they, you know, they said she had a car, they showed it, she should have been having, I'm just, you know, if she didn't, but she should have her own room, which more than likely she had to have her own room. I'm hoping. But even if going on that, she should have had her own room. Like, I don't know. I just feel like she should have had her own room. And that the two boys either should have had a room, or they should have had to share a room with the dad and the mom. I don't know. So, yeah. And then this whole thing they said about drinking. Like, I don't know. I don't even remember, because like I said, I'm going to have to go back and watch the videos I did. I don't know if that came up in the video or the readings that I just did, because I know I used the mixed oracle, so I'm not really sure. All right, but let's see. So what was Anna's father relationship with the stepmother? That's the other part of the question. What was Anna's relationship with the stepmother? I just seen the 8 of Swords. Five of Swords to the Fool in Aquarius. But what was Anna's father relationship, with the stepmother? What was Anna's father relationship with the stepmother? We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. What else? What was Anna's father relationship with the stepmother? We got the Chariot, the Two of Wands. Both of them comes out like back to back. So I seen the Chariot first, and then it was the Two of Wands. You got the Hermit and Virgo at the back of the deck. What else? Clarify the Four of Pentacles. What was Anna's father's relationship with the stepmother that went on the cruise with them? You got the Tower coming out sideways. Clarify the Chariot. What was that? That was the Page of Swords that was about to come out. Clarify the Chariot. What was Anna's father's relationship with the stepmother? You had the Empress coming out in the upright. Clarify the Two of Wands. Oh, two cards came out. You had the Nine of Wands in reverse with the Four of Swords. The Six of Wands turned over in the deck. You had the Queen of Swords at the back of the deck. Now, I'm wondering, was they going through anything? And something about somebody entering, somebody new? I'm getting somebody new entering the picture or something. I don't know. This Chariot with the Empress. Now, I don't know if that's a whole nother person or is that giving, or if that's giving something else, because the Empress is the Empress, and you see the symbol for the Empress, which is the Venus sign. Venus talks about love, beauty. What else? Love, beauty, and peaceful. Love, beauty, and peaceful. I mean, you do have the Nine of Wands that came out in reverse to the Four of Swords. So they may have been trying to maybe that, something about that is, I don't know why I said it like that. I meant to say they may have been trying to, but something could have been at a distance. I don't know why I said that like that, but I think I was trying to say like them working on something. Maybe this was going to be an opportunity to work on their relationship, them being on this cruise together. Because I don't know if something was going on between them, but something that they was trying to work on. But you had the Four of Pentacles in reverse to the Tower Aquarius. The Tower in Aquarius came out earlier. When I asked what was the relationship between Anna and her stepbrother, that was the Tower that came out then, or maybe it was before that. But it's coming out this time. It's coming out sideways. So I feel like something was like kind of like that limbo energy. That's what I'm getting. And then you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, not being able to hold on to something. Hold on to some type of hold on to a relationship. Keep something together. Maybe this could have been some type of way to get everybody, I'm getting, on the same page or something, or get everybody to get along or something. Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Here go one of the pages coming up again. I think that in the reading that I did a few days ago, what was it, the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords? It was one of the two. Or it was the Page Cups, 44 or 44 on the recording. But I think it was two of the pages, I know for sure. If this Queen of Swords is the stepmother, she was expecting some type of news, and she didn't know how way to feel about something, or something she found out or something. With that Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Now that could be the son that they're, the stepbrother that they're talking about, or it's just she got some kind of news that she was trying to get clarity about, and she didn't know which way to feel about it or how to take it. Maybe this could have been something that happened. She could have got this news like 2 weeks before this cruise or something like that, or something about 2 weeks could be significant. Yeah, because behind the Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords, you got the Hermit in Virgo to the Devil in Capricorn, the Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Or if this is not her, I feel like that could be Anna. Anna came to either the father or even the stepmother, or both of them, about some kind of news or something, or something that she could have been what I said, up in her head about, or just uncomfortable about, or awkward or discomfort about. Next question I wrote was, did Anna have anyone on while they was on the cruise before her passing? Was there anyone on the cruise that was out the ordinary, out of the ordinary, being being weird, being doing too much? Yeah, so I wrote, did Anna have anyone being out the ordinary or out the way from the time she got on the boat cruise until her passing? We got the Ace of Swords to the Six of Cups. Split the deck. So the Six of Cups could be someone from the past, childhood. This could be representing the stepbrothers, all right? Something about the month of June could be significant, or something about 6 months. Something about 6 months could be significant. Or that definitely could be representing, yes, that's who was being out the way. That's who was being out the way or out the ordinary. Like, just, what am I getting? Out the norm, like just being uncomfortable. Yeah, look, the Queen of Swords just came out. King of Cups is at the back of the deck. But let's see. Now I split the deck. Queen of Swords to the Four of Pentacles. I feel like she's been holding on to some type of truth, holding on to something. Yeah, look, Four of Pentacles, Judgment in Leo. Something about 4 years, or yeah, something about 4 years. Holding on to something from 4 years ago, or something about 4 years. I don't know. Did Anna have anyone being out the ordinary from the time she got on the boat until her passing? You have the Seven of Wands. Give me 2 more to clarify the Seven of Wands. We got the Four of Swords in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune at the back of the deck. Could we get one more? The Moon in Pisces falls on top of the Seven of Wands. Something definitely that I feel like she was trying to fend off, which definitely could be either what happened on the cruise in regards to where they're at with this now, or something about 3 weeks ago could also be significant. Like, she definitely was trying to fend off something, stand her ground. That's what the Seven of Wands talks about. Some type of hidden betrayal or something like that. All right. Seven of Wands, Four of Swords to the Moon in Pisces. Like somebody didn't want to lay something to rest, leave it alone, or something about keep egging something on. Clarify Seven of Wands for this energy. Did Anna have anyone being out the way, ordinary, from the time she got on the boat until her passing? Clarify the Seven of Wands. You got the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. Clarify the Four of Swords in reverse. The Tower and Aquarius just fell out to the side in reverse. We got the Ace of Swords at the back of the deck. I'm going to take it even though it fell off to the side. So you literally have the Four of Swords and the Tower in reverse. Ace of Swords at the back of the deck. Clarify the Moon in Pisces. Did Anna have anyone out the way, being out the way, ordinary? Seven of Pentacles. It turned on top of the Tower and Aquarius. So this Tower keeps coming up. All right, yeah. The Star and Aquarius at the back of the deck. Nine of Cups, Three of Wands. The Temperance and Sagittarius to the Ace of Swords again. Something could be significant about coming up in the month of December, or something about Aquarius or Sagittarius energy could be significant. Ace of Swords. Wow, Ace of Swords to the Three of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. Six of Cups. The Ten of Swords is now at the back of the deck. So there was definitely something going on. Because there go that Ace of Swords to the Two of Swords, which gives me the Three of Swords. And then you have the Three of Swords well, you have the Four of Swords, but with it being in reverse, you see it at, I see it as the Three of Swords, because that's the Three Swords right there. Like somebody didn't want to lay, I'm getting something about lay something down, lay something to rest. Like somebody kept wanting to do something or try to hurt her or make her maybe even feel some type of way, or because that's why I feel like if she had signed up for school or whatever, not school, the Marines, she definitely was ready. She was ready for, she was ready to go. Like I feel like, I definitely feel like that. And if she wouldn't have did that, I probably feel like if it was definitely some uncomfortable stuff going on or whatever like that, she definitely would have been trying to figure to do something else, but I feel like the Marines could have definitely, that's something you definitely like, they always looking for people, people that want to do, that's interested in it, that want to go on that journey. So, which I don't feel like that's a bad thing at all, because I feel like I honestly talked about that too. But if my life was, obviously different, I wouldn't not see myself doing that, But it's just like, I got a side note about that, but I'm going to just leave that alone. But anyways, yeah, so something definitely was, somebody was definitely out the way. Something about an Aquarius or a Sagittarius could be significant. I don't know if she is an Aquarius or a Sagittarius. Yeah. Because somebody definitely was waiting. Somebody was patiently waiting. That's what I'm getting. This Star, Aquarius, Nine of Cups, Three of Wands to the Temperance and Sagittarius. Something about, what is that phrase? Get your feet wet or something. I'm getting that. Because the Temperance card is like she's literally like tipping one of her toes into the water, and the other foot is on land or on grass. So either that could be represented too, that could be representing somebody was being out the ordinary or out the way, or that was just her, like she was really anticipating, um, you know, her going to the Marines. Maybe she could have been, okay, they said something about an ex-boyfriend. I don't know if she was anticipating something new in regards to somebody else other than him, or maybe I don't know if this was trying to rekindle something with him. Hold on. All right, so if you can't see, I know this. If I had a camera, I know it would definitely show more in view. But I have a white candle lit. Oh, it went out again. Let me see. Hold on. All right, so yeah, yeah. So she definitely could have been feeling that someone was being out the way. Like they didn't want her to heal. They didn't want her to rest. All right, or just I'm also getting that this is not, she's not at rest right now, in regards to this happening to her. All right, so something is not gonna change, or you know, until this is figured out, until this is fully figured out. That's what I'm getting. The Four of Swords in reverse to the Tower in reverse. Yeah, because I'm getting she has some type of, she could be an air sign. I'm not really sure. But something about an air sign having some type of high hopes for something. Something about December could be significant. And if this is her, I feel like it was something she could have been anticipating for something about December. I don't know if it was something significant about December for her. Yeah. Yeah, somebody was investing in like not wanting something to change, or because I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. Then you have the Seven of Wands, the Tower in reverse with the Moon in Pisces. Yeah, I just feel like definitely somebody didn't want to like put something to an end, or because something caused her to be in this Three of Swords energy, something, and that could have been why she wanted to get away. I don't get from up under that situation, or that you know, because sometimes a lot of kids do be wanting to, once they get out of high school, they do be wanting to you know, it's that whole, I'm getting that whole energy like go away to college type energy. I will be trying to make sure that I upload this tomorrow, even though it's Sunday. All right, because I don't have access to continuous Wi-Fi like I used to. All right, things have changed. All right, that's why I was also asking, or that's why I probably will, more than likely I'll be putting my PayPal and or Cash App in the description, or you know, on my videos. The next question I had wrote down was would, I don't know, I just, when I get to writing, sometimes I don't be writing the work, the what I'm trying to say out completely. I wrote, would be need to look at employees from boat crews as a suspect in her passing. So would it be a need for the law, which they're saying that FBI is on this, would, or you know, would they be needing to look at anyone from any other employees from the boat cruise. Would they be needing to do that? Clarify. Let's get 3 cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify that. Would it be a need be for the law to be looking at any employees as suspects in her passing? 4 of Swords in reverse. You have the Tower and that Aquarius energy keep coming up, but we have the Fool in Aquarius that just came out with the Sun in Leo. 10 of Wands is at the back of the deck to the Queen of Pentacles. But let's see. Let's get 1 card. Could we get 1 card to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, the Star in Aquarius again? I'm going to just take it because it just flipped right over. 2 of Cups is at the back of the deck. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Would be need to look at any employees from the boat cruise in regards to Anna's passing. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. You have the 9 of Wands. Clarify the 4 of Swords in reverse. Clarify the 4 of Swords in reverse. You got the High Priestess to the Hierophant. Clarify the Fool. I keep saying the Fool, so something about the Fool. We got the Hangman coming out. Queen of Cups at the back of the deck. Clarify the Star in Aquarius. Would we need to look at any employees from the boat cruise in regards to Anna's passing? We have the Page of Cups in reverse. 9 of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles turned over in the top of the deck. 5 of Wands at the back of the deck. I see the Emperor from the top of the deck. And I also see the 7 of Cups. Yeah, there could be some illusions about all of this. Something could be coming out in 5 days, or something about 5 days, or this 5 of Wands could be just representing some type of chaos, conflict, competition, argumentative energy in regards to what has happened. Something about liquids. I'm getting like liquids may is not involved. But the 9 of Cups came out a while ago, not too long ago. So you had the 9 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles that also turned over. Ooh, excuse me. Something about the month of September, or something about 9 months could be significant. So would you need to be looking at any employees from the cruise? I don't know. It could be a possibility. I know they were saying something about the cameras and how they use the what is that? The card keys or whatever things to open up the doors and stuff like that. But you have the Wheel of Fortune to the 9 of Wands. I'm getting something maybe beneficial with, like, maybe they're not like responsible, but maybe they could give more. It's a possibility that they could give more information or something like that. But you have a lot of major arcanas out here. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess to the Hierophant, and you have the Star in Aquarius. So you have the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy, the High Priestess in Cancer, the Hierophant in Taurus to the Aquarius. I'm getting something about keeping a secret. Yeah, something about keeping a secret. I see the Nine of Wands, Four of Swords came out in reverse again to the Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like something else is going to be coming out, or something that they may have not said already, because you have the Five of Wands at the back of the deck. I see the Seven of Swords from the slightly from the side of the deck, and I also see the Seven of Cups. And I feel like what is that? That's the Empress. Yeah, something is not all truthful about her. I'm feeling like, because I was seeing them slightly from the side of the deck, the Empress and the Seven of Swords. Maybe they have to hold on to this something, like maybe the stepson is not really I don't know. I'm just getting like something is that Seven of Swords, because it slightly like it was wanting to come out. I feel like maybe if I would have shuffled more or something, it might have would have came back out. But I definitely do have the Five of Swords. Excuse me. You have the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Behind that is the Knight of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, and then you have the Queen of Wands. Again, the Queen of Wands was coming up earlier in regards to the stepmother. All right, and behind the Queen of Wands, you have the Lovers in Gemini. So I definitely feel like everything is not being said, or something like that. I feel like this trip could have been like something of trying to get them to be all happy, or everybody get along, or work work things out or something like that. Okay, so the last question I wrote down, which was the fifth question, it is the stepbrother that the 16-year-old stepbrother. Is he responsible for Anna's passing away? Oh, the Magician just wanted to come out. The Chariot at the back of the deck, but let's try that again, because I wasn't ready. Is Anna's stepbrother, the 16-year-old, is he responsible for her death? We got the Ace of Swords coming out. Give me two more to clarify the Ace of Swords. We got the Page of Pentacles. Give me one more to clarify. The Lovers, Gemini. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Gemini. Seven of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Something about offer her a friendship, or waiting until they both became of age or something. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Does Anna's stepbrother have anything to... Is he responsible for her passing? We got the Four of Swords coming out. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. You got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Lovers. The Five of Cups. The cards don't even want to come out like I want to say normal. So you literally have the Ace of Swords to the Four of Swords, the Page of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Lovers to the Five of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Strength in Leo, the Temperance in Sagittarius, the High Priestess in Cancer, the Hierophant in Taurus, Seven of Cups, the Star in Aquarius to the Page of Cups. So I believe, I know for fact that two of the pages was coming up in the first two videos that I did that I had to break up. Um, I just can't remember exactly which one it was, which two it was, because you had the Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands hasn't came. Did it come up? I don't feel like it came up while I've been recording this. I don't think it did. Um, but yeah, it's definitely looking like he definitely could be the one that was responsible, and that just like maybe it could. I don't know, want to say 100%, but it possibility could be like maybe some, not some, or one or two or something like that of the people aboard the cruise may or may not have seen something or something. I don't know. But you have the Ace of Swords to the Four of Swords, which gives the Five of Swords. So there definitely was some type of conflict or something with communication could have, like, how you say, triggered it. Or yeah, I see 111 on the recording. Like when this happened, it's like he wasn't in the Nine of Swords. You got the Page of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords in reverse. So he wasn't in his head about this. Like, this could have been something. I don't know if he would like necessarily have wanted to go that far, but this is definitely something that he wanted to do. I'm feeling like he could be now, though. He could be in some kind of regret about the choice whatever he decided to do. However, he really ended up doing what he did with this Lovers to the Five of Cups, or he could just be feeling like he's in regret because how he felt about her. Yeah, especially with this Eight of Wands and the Temperance. Something with the Temperance. I'm seeing the Temperance right here. But the Strength in Leo, the Strength in Leo talks, you see the image of like, which it could definitely be reversed. You have the woman like kind of like taming the lion, or how sometimes it will be said like taming the beast, but I feel like it would be reversed. Him trying to. I'm getting something about control, like over her though, because you have the infinity sign that's over the image of the woman is like a woman on his card, and she has like, the wreath on her head, and a wreath, um, the wreath that is around the world card talks about protection and stuff like that. So he wasn't being like, like being a normal brother to her. He, as if, a normal brother would be somebody that was, even though she was older than him, he will be trying to protect her or be a protector or be, you know, not looking at her as if she's not related to him. And, the infinity sign talks about, beauty, love, oneness, infinity. I'm getting wholeness and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, he definitely could be in regret about how he felt about her, or he could also be feeling in regret in regards to the decision that he decided to make. All right, yeah, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles to the Five of Cups. Then you have the Ace of Swords, Nine of Swords, which gives you the Ten of Swords to the Lovers. Him looking at her as a lover instead of looking at her as a sibling, a older sister, I'm getting something about crossing the, well, I don't know. I wanted to say cross the bond, or am I trying to say cross the barrier? Cross the barrier, cross the bond. All right, but everything about this reading is alleged. All right, so everything could be the truth, everything could not be the truth, something can be the truth, something could not be the truth, but this is the energy of what's coming out in the cards, and this is what I'm seeing. All right, so don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, Five of Pentacles is coming out. Yeah, something is definitely significant about this in regards to her, in regards to the situation. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Four of Swords. Queen of Swords, split the deck, Nine of Wands. I wonder, did she feel wrong if she felt like she was gonna tell, or did she tell, or when she tell, or when she told, if she was able to tell her father that this young boy was like being being a certain way with her, like, if especially if something had happened prior, something like, even if it was just something that was communicated, or possibly something that could have been done. Yeah, look, Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords. There go that Eight of Swords again. So hold on. All right, so I want to use this mixed oracle deck again. I may or may not try to split this video up into 2 videos. All right, even though I've recorded it in one. Split this deck. You got the Lover, in which I wrote Gemini. Love, romance, reproduction, affinity. All right, that's what I was talking about with the Strength card. Had the woman image on the card, having the affinity sign over her head. All right, look behind that, illumination, truth, discovery, awakening. I feel like there definitely could be more truth coming in, or more illumination about this whole situation in regards to Anna and her family. The father and the stepmother and the kids. All right, but is there anything in particular, or anything we haven't seen already from this oracle deck, mixed oracle deck, in regards to Anna Kepner? Is there anything in particular? We got caregiver. It says support. I wrote support, supervision, companion, guidance, assistance. We got betrayal at the back of the deck. Deceit, disloyalty, conspiracy, broken bonds. Yeah, something about nightclub. Wow, nightclub, which that's feel like is clarifying or giving confirmation about when they were saying, not sorry, but what was being said, something about them being allowed to drink or something. I don't know how true that was, but you have nightclub, funeral, grassland. I wrote as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, reader, burial. Okay. Yeah, we got window at the back of the deck. Let's see. Anything else that we haven't seen from this deck in regards to surrounding Anna Kepner's passing? We got mirroring. All right. Behind that, you got rendezvous point, meeting place, destiny unfolds, convergence. Top of the deck, you have legal proceedings. All right. So I feel like this is definitely going to end up going to, more than likely, something legal. Yeah, we got swindler that turned over, bartender. Wow, something about BS or SB could be significant. Those could be some initials. But we got swindler that came out with bartender. Master of deception, hypocrisy, disguise, conspiracy. We got master of libations, small talker, alleviator. Yeah, behind that we got redeemer. But is there anything from this part of the oracle deck that needs to be seen or shown in regards to Anna Kepner, surrounding her getting on the cruise up until her passing? We got fireman that just came out. Bravest, heroism, sacrifice, rescue, extinguish. All right. Bustling Hub came out with journalists. And we got Living in the Moment. I feel like something about her getting support in regards to, I don't know, I guess I would say in regards to her when, you know, her going into the Marines or something, like, or maybe this could be something else. Because again, I wrote supervision, support, guidance, assistance, health, and companion. And then on the fireman card, we got bravest, heroism, sacrifice, rescue, and extinguish. Something about something being put out or something, like, you know, because the firemen, they put out fires. Like, I don't know, I'm just getting that right now. Yeah, look, you got the Fool in Aquarius with Mother at the back of the deck. The Fool in Aquarius talks about ignorance, rashness, impulsiveness. Then you have Mother at the deck. Mother at the back of the deck. You got careerist that's sticking out, dreamer of grand schemes, vision, cunning, machination, aspiration. I also see the Ace of Cups sticking out, which is the love card, romance card sticking out. What else from this part of the deck? Is there anything else we need to see in regards to Anna Kepner up until her passing away? We got the Clown. All right. She feel like support or something being put out, something being you know, put out or squared away. They feel like something about this, you know, the Clown is like a, you know, that JA energy. Or yeah, we got Avenger that just came out. Avenger, memory, resolve, hatred, plotting. You got Gambler. What's behind that? Dang it. It says criminal, drunkard, accomplice, partner in crime, and you got train. Wow. Subway, railway. Like, I'm getting like somebody being trained to do something. Or Avenger, memory, resolve, hatred, plotting, gambler, risk taker of fate, speculation, addiction, debt, fortune, criminal, transgressor of justice, prison, parole, discipline, drunkard, alcoholism, addiction, avoidance, abuse, accomplice, partner in crime. And then you have train, subway, railway. So there's something about there. We got massive regret at the back of the deck. Top of the deck, we got legal proceedings again. I'm going to just keep that one. Anything else from this part of the deck in regards to Anna Kepner up until her passing? Dang. So her temple, I'm getting, that's her temple. Y'all should know what I mean by that. What's the bottom one? The sea, you know, so it's confirmation something did happen out at sea. I'm getting, we got, yeah, that was a man-made disaster. Something about ghosted, off and on, hot and cold, detached. We got friend, keeper of trust, companion, support, sharing joy, soldier, guardian of nations, loyalty, honor, integrity, self-service, waiter, side hustle, side hustle, butcher, ruthless, cruelty, slaughter, knight, keeper of honor, armor, battle, loyalty, and then you have debt. Yeah, something is playing out on, I'm getting the big screen. I see getting readings, journalists, window, outer space, otherworldly, supernatural, astral travel, enigma. We got nightclub, I see again. Government building, secret accounts. I see feelings. Anything else from this part? in regards to Anna Kepner and her passing away. We got Influencer coming out with that, and then we have Healing. Top of the back of the deck, we got Roof. So I'm gonna keep the Influencer card. There definitely could be something in regards to that. And then we got, like I said, that was coming up with the tarot with the Four of Swords, but it kept coming out in reverse. Anything else to clarify any of the cards that's out here in regards to Anna Kepner? We got Sweet Talk. Whoa, hold on, that flew. So Sweet Talk came out with Inside, but it came out in the reverse. Inside is coming out in the reverse. Why is Inside coming out in reverse in regards to Anna Kepner? Why is that coming out in reverse? We got Child, Beacon of Hope, Spring Buds, Innocence, Growth, and Vulnerable. We got that at the back of the deck. But I do also see Eyed is in reverse. Stranger I see, which says passerby, encounter by chance, mutual aid, new friend. I see something about financial center. I see free, moving on, letting go, loving you. Living room, blindly following through. I see something about a hood famous celebrity. Karma is a bee. Behind that, I see community. I see roof. Art expositionist, exposition, workspace, and then I see bathroom. Give me another card to clarify Inside and reverse with Child in regards to Anna Kepner. Dang, something is a secret. Something is a secret. Yeah. It's so Diviner was in reverse with Trapped. So I'm getting something about being like, it's giving like the Two of Swords with that Diviner being in reverse. Is like, you know, the Two of Swords in the upright is like obstacles, you know, but I don't know why I'm saying in reverse, but like just being blindsided to something. You got the Magician coming out. Channeler of power, potential, magic, illusions, manifestation. And then that came out, both of them turned over upright. You have musician with secret. We got bench. Bench came out by itself. Rest and relaxation. Seating, comfort, pause, and ponder. Why is bench coming out in regards to Anna Kepner? Why is bench coming out? We got, oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, blindly following through is at the back of the deck again. Behind that, you got that. I also see zoo sticking out. Wildlife conservation, zoo attractions, wildlife rehabilitation. You got that at the top of the deck. Anything else to clarify for this energy in regards to Anna Kepner? I'm telling you, she felt like she was in that energy. Maybe she may not have shown it. Like, you know, some people are really good with not showing what they're going through or how they're feeling about something. You got gift at the back of the deck. I see landfill, which I wrote baggage, paper trail, roof, karmic lesson, mountain, homicide, motel, hotel, engineer, casino, shady. Yeah, pitiful just turned over. And then I seen too late also. Pitiful turned over. It says tries to make a partner feel guilty by either crying or guilt tripping them for doing something they wanted to do instead. Alright. Also seeing too late. Something is too late. What's behind that? That don't have to literally mean that. Alright, because if you split, the word up, you got dis, and then you have member, and then you have MENT. Behind that, you got fake busy. Yeah. What's too late in regards to Anna Kepner? What is too late? Volunteer, musician, and athlete. Selfless devotion, willingness, spirit of service, duty, dedication. You had that coming out with musician and athlete. You got neighborhood at the back of the deck. You got roof at the top of the deck. I also see hotel, laboratory. Why these all? You got justice in Libra, desert or dessert, like I wrote on there, all that other stuff. Left or dead, hardships, blockage, obstacles, dis-ease, illness, dead. What's behind that? Firestorm, karma, dharma, indies loss, mental breakdown. So something is coming up. We got that. What's behind that? Dating, desert again from two different cards. Laboratory, which is like, you know, research or whatever. You got hotel. All right, so that's where the hotel. And then you got researcher. So both of those is given laboratory, the hotel, then researcher. What the heck? All right, both of those is given like research and stuff like that. Yeah, laboratory says scientific research, experiments and analysis, innovation and invention. Hotel, hospitality, comfortable stay, traveler's retreat, researcher, explorer of truth, study, experiment. Wow, both of those cards say experiment on it. Alright, so I'm going to end it here. Alright, and if I feel like I need to do another reading on this young lady, Anna Kepner, in regards to her passing, and if I feel like I should, I will. I'll come back and do another video. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and close this out with the Archangel Oracle deck. Alright. Split the deck, Temperance to the Six of Swords, Archangel Temperance, and Archangel Six of Swords. What cards do we need to see? What archangels needs to be seen or shown to close out this energy in regards to Anna Kepner? Could we get a few cards from this deck to close out the reading? Please and thank you. Give me two more, please and thank you. One more. Oh, we're gonna put the two over here because it's alright. First card I saw was the Ace of Swords. Archangel Ace of Swords. 61. God above all names elevated. Affinity and friendship. Obtain the friendship of anyone. That is Archangel Ace of Swords. Then I see Archangels, the Lovers. Joy of God. Joy and pleasure brings happiness to couples. Remove negative energy. Next is the Archangel Three of Wands. Number 3, the God of Hope. Construction of the universe. Help with great works. Protection from adversaries. Alright, that was Archangel Three of Wands. You have Archangel the Hierophant, number 9, the Merciful God. Divine forgiveness, obtains friendship and favors of the great, secure promises. The last one that was turned over is Archangel Queen of Swords, 38, God, the hope of all the earth. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all the Ritual, and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. So that's Archangel Ace of Swords 61, the Lovers, Archangel Three of Wands number 3, Archangel Hierophant number 9, Archangel Queen of Swords 38. The extra 2 that came out is Archangel 8 of Swords 14, God Protector and Savior, Truth and Justice, protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. And then you also had, that came out with that, was Archangel 9 of Pentacles 33, the ominous God, submission to higher order, identifies traitors and destroys their plans. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and close out this reading in regards to Anna Kepner, and I pray that she get her justice, and I do send condolences to her family members and the people that, loved ones and people that really did love her and care for her before this happened and after. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and I will see you later, and I will see you in the next video.